Yes. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for this wonderful day. It's a happy Sunday. It is a happy Sunday, and it's an afternoon, local time, local time here in the village. So let me start by introducing myself. Maybe for those people who doesn't know me, or they've never seen me, or they don't know anything about me. So sometimes it's good if you have an introduction. So it's an afternoon here in the village, local time. It's 12:40 p.m. 12:40. So that is in the afternoon. So we are just going to have a live stream, and everything is going to be okay. Everything gonna be fine. I'm waiting at least to have one or two people so that we can start the live stream. Yeah. Oh, I can see you have Farm with Maxwell. Farm with Maxwell said hi. How are you, Farm with Maxwell? Welcome, Farm. Welcome, Maxwell, so that we're gonna start the live stream together. We have Davidson. Hi to you. We have Bolton, comedian. Bolton, welcome to this amazing channel. So, guys, it's another wonderful day. We are just going to discuss about. We are just going to discuss about the farming. How can we invest on farming? Farming, it's a general word, or farming means a lot. Farming contains a lot. What do I mean when I say farming contains a lot? We have Khalid plates. Welcome. Kindly, guys, as you are coming in, consider liking the live. Double tap your screen to give me the likes. And if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. Your subscription are highly appreciable. So it's going to be a discussion one-on-one. You can bring in your ideas in the comment section here so that the conversation can be successful. So how can we invest on farming? Farm with Maxwell, you are good on that, especially with animals. So guys, the first comment here, Farm with Maxwell, he's a content creator dealing with farming activities. So if it's your first time maybe coming across that name or across that channel, kindly check him out as Farm with Maxwell, and subscribe to his channel. He also have a very good content and educative content pertaining agriculture. So farming, we have crop farming, or livestock farming, or such things. We have poultry farming. So when I say farming, it's like we are going to talk about everything generally, farming in general. So talk about plants, animals, birds, yeah, and even in plants we have cash crop plants and the other side of plants. So that is it. How can we do that? How can we do that? How can we invest on farming? And I think we should talk about agribusiness now, because investing, we we will need to have maybe some returns. We have some projects where you can invest and not earn. You've just invested there, but you've not earned anything. You just invest there, maybe you go for a loss, and it's normal. It's normal. It's normal for you investing and maybe not earning. It's normal, or working under loss. Business, it's like risk taking. The same to agriculture. When you start a project, you may have good harvest or good products, and at the same time, mm, not have good products. And automatically, when you don't get good products, which means you are losing. There are disadvantages of farming, and advantages and disadvantages. And I always like positive things, or I like starting with positive things. So the positive ones, the first one, they reduce the cost of living. If you are a farmer, uh, the cost of living on your side, you personally, the one who you are practicing farming, those activities to reduce your cost of living. For example, under normal circumstances, we human beings, we have to eat, and most our feeds are coming from farming, and it's almost 100%, almost maybe 99%. It's what we get from farms, and I doubt it's 100%, not even 99. The reason why I'm saying that, even animals, if you talk of beef, we are getting from the farm, vegetables from the farm. What comes naturally? What comes naturally? Maybe water. And is it water we feed from water? No, no, no. So farming is very important. So today's live stream, I think it's good if we can share. You can bring your mind and my mind. How can we invest on it? Because from my explanation, it's clear that agriculture or farming is very important in the society. And you may reason this way. People are living maybe in towns. They don't have farms in town, but they eat. Someone may ask such a question: how do they get their foods? They don't go to the farm. No, no, no. The farmers goes to the farm on their behalf. Maybe they sell, or they export or transport the farm products to town. So no way we human beings we can survive without farming. We can't survive without farming, and that is the fact. So tell me, what can we start with? Farm with Maxwell, are you still here? I believe that you are going to help me so that this live stream could be successful. Farm with Maxwell, are you still in? Yeah, we have different type of farming, and let's say we shall start with one. It's either plants or animals, but we are going to discuss uh, everything about farming. And the good thing with farming, one project depend on another. If you want to do, you are doing a mixed farming whereby you keep animals, and at the same time you grow plants, or you plant plants, and they depend on one another. Plants depend on animals, maybe for organic manure, while animals depend on plants for baby feeding. And we also have other way of whereby animals depend on other animals for feeds. Yes, watching. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We have other animals that depend on other animals or other birds, maybe for feeding. How is that possible? We are going to look at it. So, like investing on farming, you have to set your own goals. You should set what do I want? What do I want? Secondly, you have to identify which kind of farming am I going to do? Which kind of farming am I going to do? And thirdly, how will I do? How would I do it? How would I do this? Maybe my project, my farming project. The fourth point, the resources. Do I have resources? Do I have resources? So it depends. You can't start any farming project without resources. You should first look for resources. When I talk of resources, it's capital. Capital, maybe you have the space, you have the materials. Some projects need structures and capital in generally. There is no any farming project that you can start without without a capital. Yes, agriculture is the backbone of our country. Yeah, that is true. That is true, guys. And it's not only our country, but also the entire world, the whole world, the whole world. Agriculture is the backbone of the whole world. We are all human beings. Even the Wazungus depends maybe from the products from the farm. So they must harvest. Then even if you are buying, but the history of those products, they are coming from the farm. So that is the backbone. And we can't survive even, for example, we human being, if your backbone is maybe destroyed, that human being can't survive. You'll not still have your normal life. So without agriculture, we will not have our normal life. So agriculture is everything. Agriculture is everything. And I can talk of that proudly. And I can say that I really like or love agriculture or farming. I'm proud of that. So, how to invest? First of all, you should set your own goals. And this is the truth about agriculture or farming. You have to sacrifice yourself. No pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. If you can't sacrifice maybe your time or you can't dedicate or such things on agriculture or farming, but you invest without sacrificing yourself, you'll only be losing. Honestly, I can tell you that. So, what you should consider first while you want to start this project, it is the capital or the available resources, the availability of the resources. So first, land. No, you have to identify the type of farming that you want to do. And when you know which type you want to do or you want to measure on, secondly, you should go to the space. Maybe you can go to one of the farmers in your area who has dealt with such project that you want to start, and you can go for benchmarking. Yeah, that is the right term. You can go for benchmarking so that you should know what are you required to have, what should you do. Maybe you may have 1 acre of land, a piece of land that is worth 1 acre. Then you want to start a project that will maybe require maybe 10 acres of land, of which it's not possible. Or for example, maybe you want to start a dairy farm. Then you have the capital. You've not gone maybe for benchmarking, or you've not known what is required. You just go to the farm, maybe you buy the dairy cattle or the livestock, then you bring them and you realize that you don't have enough space. Maybe you can't accommodate them. So you have first to go for benchmarking so that you can know what are you required to do for you to be a successful investor in what you want to invest. So guys, as you are just coming in, kindly double tap your screen to give me the likes. Double tap the screen to give me the likes, and you can tell me what do you think about this channel, or what can we improve on this channel, what can we do on this channel, or about this channel, or about this live stream, or in any certain videos in the channel. You can just check on them. So I was saying this, you have to go for benchmarking so that you can know what is required, or what you should give first priority before starting that project. For example, it's just an example. When you want to deal with maybe dairy farming, you should start with the feeds. How would you get the feeds of the animals? If you bring your livestock today, how are you going to get the feeds? That is the first thing that you should consider. The feeds in the livestock, then the space. If you doesn't have the feeds and the space, it's rather to think of another project. We have other projects that don't need maybe a lot of feeds, or they don't need large space. So it's upon you. Which type of farming do you want to do? What will you require? Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I can see I have 5 people in the house. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It is a good number. 5 people, it's a good number. 4, it's a good number. Kindly double tap your screen to give the likes. And if you haven't subscribed, don't skip it. Don't miss these amazing videos. Just subscribe and hit the notification bell. Hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when we have a video or a live stream. Yeah, another thing I could want to tell you, maybe before you start the project, you should ensure that you have maybe someone who understands it better than you, so that you can be learning maybe from that person. Oh, Filippo 99 is here. Hey all guys, receive warm greetings from Filippo. Double tap your screen, just like the video, like the live stream. And not only Filippo, but all those who are here. Hi, farm with Maxwell. Filippo is here. Filippo is a content creator from this area, and yeah, he's also a content creator. And Filippo, Maxwell is also a content creator. And in the last video, guys, for those who doesn't know Maxwell, farm with Maxwell, he's the guy who is in my last video, the last video that I uploaded. It has just taken some hours from now. So that is the guy. So yes, guys, just receive warm greetings from Filippo here. Filippo has greeted everybody in the house. So Filippo, we are just talking about agriculture and farming in general, farming, and we are cutting across everything. So, but if the big challenge in farming, it's capital. And I want to advise you this. If you want to be a farmer and you don't have enough capital, you can start with those projects that need a small capital. We have some projects that doesn't need a lot of capital. So when you start them, and when you will start earning, you can now maybe advance. You can advance. So like if you start with a project on poultry, if you start with a poultry project, then when you start earning, maybe if you are planning to have 2 or 3 projects on your farm, but you didn't have enough capital, and you've decided to start with one project, so that when you start earning from the project that you have started, you can now invest in other projects. And I could advise such people to start with projects that take short time, like maybe vegetables or horticultural. Such projects take a very short time. Maybe sometimes you can talk of 3 months. Even we have some that takes 1 month. You can start with such project, so that when you start earning, you can invest on other projects. Yes, maybe you may not earn a lot, but it's short time compared. Maybe under normal circumstances, layers should take uh, should take, maybe let's talk of 6 months before they start laying. And we have some other, it's 6 months, and we've talked of vegetables that take 1 month. So imagine you can harvest 6 times before starting with the chicken, with the poultry farming. So it's better to start with vegetables. When you earn now, you can start investing on the poultry. And when you have poultry, and at the same time you have maybe you are investing on horticultural, feeding those poultry birds will not be a challenge. Yeah. Because they sometimes feed with from vegetables. So I am watching here, but I'm busy. Okay, okay. Thank you, Filippo. Continue watching. Yes, Maxwell, just give us a comment about animals. Content about animals. Yes, just give us a, a short comment about the animals that you know, so that other people can learn. So that other people can learn. Just to give us so that other people can learn. Oh, meanwhile, we have a question here. What about your land? My land? Which land are you talking? Oh, the one that I have been advertising. So the land is still on market. It has not been purchased. Uh, it's still on the Gazette. Yeah, they are still marketing it. And there is someone came in my life, and the guy promised to buy the land, but I've not seen him. Yeah, or I don't know the guy, but yeah, in the comments, but I didn't see the response. Maybe the guy was busy somewhere, and if he gets time or she gets time, she will connect back, so that that one can be sorted out. Meanwhile, Maxwell, we are just waiting for your knowledge about animals here. You can just type it. Tell us which is the easiest animal that you can keep that doesn't need a lot of capital. Maxwell, which animal can you maybe invest on that doesn't need a lot of capital? The reason why I'm asking or talking about an animal that doesn't require a lot of capital, because that is the biggest challenge that we have. Like in my last video, you can see as I was interviewing Maxwell, Farm with Maxwell, yes, he really loves animals, but he doesn't have even one animal. And the response that he responded to us, it's a capital. For you to invest or to have an animal, you must buy that animal or inherit. And most nowadays, no, we don't inherit. Maybe they are not there. Like me, from my father, uh, he didn't have animals. Maybe he had them before, but he sold maybe some challenges, and maybe paying for school fees, so nothing to inherit. So having that capital, it's not easy. So Maxwell, tell us, which is the easiest animal to maintain? Maxwell, he's a animal lover. He's an animal lover. So which is the easiest animal that you can invest on? The one that doesn't need a lot of capital, and it's cheap to maintain or easy to maintain. Maxwell, which is the cheapest animal maybe to buy or to have on your farm that doesn't require a lot of capital? So, we have some animals that they are expensive to buy. Like, let's talk of cows. If you want a dairy cow, it's expensive, not a bit. It is expensive to buy. For you to own it, it is really expensive. And sometimes maintenance, it is expensive to maintain. If you've not, especially if you haven't planned yourself well. Yes, you have a dairy cow, and maybe you are buying the feeds. It will expense you, and maybe you'll overexpend. It will be expensive. Buying, maybe feeding it by buying the feeds. Just try to imagine you want to feed it for 1 week and you are buying the feeds. It's costly. So it's better maybe to plant your own feeds before bringing the dairy cows, or even if it's one. So Maxwell, just tell us, which is the cheapest animal that you can invest on, the one that doesn't require a lot of capital to have? Yeah, we are waiting for the response from Maxwell, and we hope he is typing. About that land is still on market. If you wish, if you can afford to buy it, just do it. Or if you also want to buy it for me, you can just buy it for me. I will appreciate, and it will be useful to me. Yeah. So guys, I have my lunch here. And this now a farmer. I had washed my hands. I have some eggs. These are eggs, boiled eggs, and I have a slice of bread, bread, and a cup of milk. So everything here it's natural, except this, except bread. Everything is from the farm, starting from the eggs. Eggs, we just get them. I just collect eggs from my little chickens, from my few chickens. So sometimes it's easy. You know what you are eating. It's healthy. No a lot of chemicals. That is the importance of maybe investing on farming. Yeah. So like right now, let me talk about a little bit about these eggs here. The way I'm getting the eggs. These are the eggs. They are the boiled eggs. Mm, I just keep some chickens in a free range style, and I bought them purposely maybe for eating. Yeah, I didn't expect that they will be laying. So I just bought them when they were chicks. Then I was taking care of them. They grew. I just released them. They were walking in a free range style. Then suddenly they start laying. That is profitable. It is profitable. And buying eggs, maybe if you like eating food from the farm and the eggs are from the farm, it's expensive. It is somehow expensive. Also milk is expensive. So for you maybe to have one egg and 1 liter of milk, that is 1 egg and 1 liter of milk, that can cost you $1 only to buy those. Now try to imagine when I'm telling people that investing on farming, it's very important. Maybe you may think it's a joke. You spent $1 only in buying the one egg, a single egg, and 1 liter of milk. You've not boiled your milk. You've not cooked the eggs. Now you've not maybe bought some ingredients, and you've spent $1, and maybe one egg will not be enough for you. Like me, I had 2 eggs here. I had 2 eggs in my plate, so that could go maybe around to, for this lunch could go for maybe $3. But if you are a farmer like me, I didn't even spend $1, because the only thing that I bought, it's just bread. It is just bread. But eggs you collect from your farm, milk that way, only that. So you reduce the cost of living. Guys, you can welcome lunch. Welcome lunch. Welcome to our lunch. I asked Maxwell, I asked the question here. Which is the cheapest animal that you can purchase, maybe, and it will not be costly to invest on? Because, like me, I know one. Like the beekeeping, the project of beekeeping, and that's from my company, yeah. You only buy hives. Even if you don't have the apiary, you can buy hives. You can start by buying hives. Then after buying hives, you can now, when you'll get the bees, you can only be harvesting and sell it. You'll not invest anything again on the bees. We have some other animals. Like yesterday in our conversation with farm with Maxwell, he was suggesting like that chickens. But what about feeding them daily? When he was talking about poultry keeping, what about feeding them daily? So just a little bit about bee project. For the bees, you only buy the honey and the wax. We have honey wax to attract the bees. Once they are attracted and they are just there, it will only be playing with them. And you have to be keen with the bees, because if you harvest honey in a wrong way, they will move or they will go away. And if they go away, you are you the farmer, you are the one losing. And I don't think if we have someone who is ready to lose, I don't think if you have someone who wants to start a project so that he can be losing. Maybe, but I don't think if you have one purposely to start a project so that you can be losing maybe daily or every time now and then you are just there losing. That is really abnormal. If we have one, sorry for that. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. If we have one, that is really abnormal. That's really abnormal. And I can't understand that. You start a project purposely to lose. And that is not investing. That is spending. Oh, someone is calling me. Sorry for that. I am sorry for that. That is one of my friends. He was calling me, but it's not possible for now. And you are all my friends. You are here because of me. And yes, maybe he has a problem, but I didn't pick his call with bad intentions. No, no, no. It's because I'm in the live stream and I'm using the same phone, and he has called in the same phone. So having 10 people, so you are here maybe interested in watching me or hearing what I'm talking about, then I end the live to pick that call. It couldn't be good. Disrespecting 10 people because of one, but it's good if I've not disrespected. It is an with a reason. I will maybe explain to him later on, and everything will be okay. So that is it. That is it. That is it about the call. So with the beans, you'll just be harvesting, and it's only after a few months. Just after a few months, you harvest. After a few months, you harvest again. Same like when you invest in chickens, you will maybe be improving, improvising your own feeds in any project that you start. Kindly make sure that you don't spend much. You don't spend much. Try to reduce the expenditures. The reason why I'm saying that, if you overspend, if you're not keen with the expenditure, you will end up losing. You'll end up maybe working for nothing. So if you want to invest, kindly set your own goals and look for a way where to achieve, how to achieve your goals on farming, and go for benchmarking. Start by going for benchmarking. But if you trust yourself or you know you can make it, maybe without requiring knowledge from somewhere or going for benchmarking, kindly start it. But if you don't believe in yourself about that project, kindly don't start it, because you can start then end up losing. You can end up losing. And who is ready to do that? Who is ready to lose? So guys, and it's very important, especially when most youths start such projects or they invest on farming, and they avoid a lot of unnecessary things. They avoid a lot of unnecessary things. And that is it, guys. Today, we will have another live stream very late in the evening. Very late in the evening. The reason why, one of my friends who had an accident, he was the one who called, and who got an accident, African Jeremy. He was the one who called me. We had some discussion with him about his health condition. So I was to help him somewhere. and he has called, which means, and he doesn't know where I live, because he we used to be at mommy's place or at Priska or at work. So I think maybe he's around, and it's not good when he has just come here purposely to see me and he doesn't know the place. So I couldn't cut the live stream short maybe while I was explaining, but I thought it's good to finish explaining that, but very late in the evening, because my friends Lucas and the Farm with Maxwell, they are going to have their live stream anytime. So after their live stream, maybe mine could come late in the evening. Maxwell, if you are here, tell us at what time are we going to have the Lucas live stream, and at what time will we have your live stream, so that people can be aware. And if you haven't subscribed, guys, kindly subscribe to Farm with Maxwell. We sometimes plan to have the live stream, like 2 days ago we were to have the live stream, but we had a challenge with the electricity. We were to have it at night, but accidentally we have the power problem. We were in the blackout for the last 2 days, so maybe that's why you didn't see my videos. But yesterday I decided to sort it out. I uploaded the video, but immediately after uploading the video, it's when we had power. But it's all God's plan. So Maxwell, tell us at what time are we going to have Lucas live stream, and at what time should we have your live stream, guys? Those are channels that talks about agriculture. So in today's evening, we are going to have a live stream on Farm with Maxwell, and with the with who? With Lucas. Oh, Foskai is here. Foskai, welcome, welcome. Long time no see, Foskai. How are you doing, Foskai? Foskai, welcome. Foskai, welcome, Foskai. So guys, African Jeremy was the one who was calling me. So I want to attend to African Jeremy to see one or two things about teeth replacement, and I promised to be with him at this time. So he's the one who interfered. He called, but it's not in a bad way. I am all right. I am also all right, and I am fine. I was just ending the live stream. Just give me the like before we end up the live stream, Madam Foskai. Yes, I'll do that. I'll do that. He's around Nyabuhansi, and I'm going to pick him. I'm going to pick African Jeremy. He has just called me. That means he's around. I gave a like when I came. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So guys, I really appreciate your time. I'm very thankful for you for supporting this channel. And let's meet in the next live stream. I am sure we are going to have another live stream before a video. Enjoy. Have a good Sunday. Enjoy your weekend with your families. Have a blessed day. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining this live.